Hi guys! I finally have time to talk about the story of baby Sarah, the IVF baby Sarah. So, without further ado, let's start. So, um, we got married last April 2015, and even before we got married, um, we already trying hard to have a baby because my thought was like I am too old already to have a baby, and I'm afraid I will not have a baby. So uh, we decided to do it. Like we tried hard for a year. Like at first, like very enjoyable trying to have a baby. Okay, trying to have a baby and trying to have a baby. But later on, it become very stressful because there's no baby until there's no baby, and we try so hard, and later on it's like it's not enjoyable anymore. It's like a job to do because there's no baby because of the desire to have a baby. But then um, after a year, we decided to consult a doctor on why we cannot have a baby, if there's something wrong with us. So when we went to the doctor told us that there is really something wrong with us. So we decided to, but the doctor said, oh, but nowadays technology are very advanced, and you can still have a baby, but you need to do the process, like do all this. You have to do all the process, like, so the doctor is bring us IVF. So in the hope that we still can have a baby, we decided to do the IVF. So it's not an easy process, guys. It's like very stressful, especially for me, because say okay, we will do it. But so those who doesn't know what is IVF means, it is the short term for in vitro fertilization. It's like you're going to get the sperm and they are going to get the sperm and the egg, and they're going to mate it in the laboratory, and then it becomes embryo. When we get lucky, it becomes embryo, and then when it becomes embryo already, then they will put it back into your tummy and let it grow there. So some people also call it test tube baby. That means they do it in the test tube, but the correct word for that is in vitro fertilization. So that is what we did. So we tried to do it, and they get the egg, my egg and my husband's sperm, and they put it in the lab, and they mix it, and it forms into embryo. So they put it back into my tummy. But before that, it has like very stressful because it has tons of doctor's appointments. They get all your tests of your blood and everything, if you're healthy enough to have the baby, and if there's no complications if you put the baby there, and that you need to have your ovaries cleaned, and everything need to be prepared yourself. And aside from that, they need to take care of you. You need to get shots every day. And it's not just one shot. They put like 3-4 shots every day for at least 3 weeks if you're good enough. But I think mine, we do until 20 days. Yeah, we do until 20 days, and then when my stomach is good enough, that's no, I do the 20 weeks. The injection is for my eggs. They are taking care of my eggs. Yeah, to stimulate my hormones to make the eggs, to produce the eggs. I can actually see it when they do the ultrasound. I can actually see the eggs. They are like, I have I think 12 eggs. They got 12 eggs from me, and it looks like grapes inside your tummy. And then when the eggs are big enough, they harvest it and they mate it with my husband's sperm, and they do it. So even if it's IVF, it's still our baby. Like my husband's sperm and my egg together, it's still my baby. And then so we did it, and it's successful, and they put it back into my tummy after a few days. They let it grow first to make sure that it's really good and alive when they put it inside. So after a few days, they asked me to come back and put it back in my tummy. And then at first, like, very, very careful. I'm even scared to pee because I'm afraid the baby will go there. But then they said it's okay to pee or what. But I'm still very careful. But then after a few weeks, we have a good news that we actually have 2 babies inside my tummy, and we were very happy, like, oh, we have twins right away, like so happy. But after like 2.5 months, the other baby stopped growing and it dissolved. Very sad, but we're still very thankful that we still have one that is growing, and that is baby Sarah now. And so after that, I feel so, like, because was very difficult for me to have a baby, so I really want to take care of my tummy. Like, I really didn't do anything, like basic. I even asked somebody to mop the floor or to clean the house, to do all the stuff. I never do anything. I just in the bed, and I just get up to eat. We order food outside, whatever. Like, and I was very weak. I was very weak when I was pregnant. That is why we decided to come here to the US on my last trimester, because my husband only can trust the healthcare here in the US. He said nothing beats the healthcare here in the US, because I was very weak already. And just to make sure that everything goes well when something goes wrong with my pregnancy. So we decided to fly last May here, and we did. But after a week of being here in the US, I have bleeding, and they rushed me to the hospital, and I'm actually on the labor. I am going to tell you the story about that in my next story time. I'm going to say that is going to be a Sarah the premature baby, because I cannot talk about it now because it is a very long story, and I wanted to share with you, because when I was at that point of time, we really don't want to talk to anyone. But now we are now healed. Sarah the IVF baby story. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy watching our channel. I just tell you that any questions or comments about my pregnancy, you can ask me. Just write a comment below, and I will be answering those questions in my next video. Or bye. Thank you for watching.